Yes, hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel and to today's video. And today, as you have already seen from the title, we are talking about friendships. This is 2022, and we have to be very careful about the friends we have, about how we deal with them, and the kind or the type of friends that we have. Thank you. Please kindly watch this video to the very end. It's very good for us to always evaluate our friends. You need to evaluate your friends and identify who is real, who is not, before you decide who to work with, who should stick with you, who should stick to you, and the one maybe you should hold close to you or closer to your heart. Because it's always wise, to have friends, but we have to know that not everybody who smiles at us or with us is our friend or wishes us well. So we have to avoid what I might term as fake friends. I know it's not easy, but if you can watch the different red flags as I am going to be discussing in this video, then you can be able to build on that and maybe look out for any other sign or red flag, and then you decide who to deal with and who not to deal with. The year is still new. We have to know who to dump and who to walk our journeys with. Thank you. By the way, if you hit subscribe, please kindly subscribe to this channel by clicking on this on the red subscribe button. Don't forget to share, to like, and to leave a comment in the comment section. And my name is Rachel Otebwa, in case you're meeting me for the very first time. Now, some of the signs that you should look out for are these that I'm going to talk about. But remember, the signs or the red flags are not only limited to what I am going to talk about. You have to, to weed your garden of friends so that you can do away with whoever is not contributing anything to you, whoever is maybe contributing in one way or pulling you down in another way. Friends who bring us down, these are friends in quotes. Friends who don't wish us well, as I'm going to discuss here, are the people we should do away with, the people we should dump, the people we should, take out of the way so that we can easily walk our journeys the way we are supposed to. Now, if one or some of the people you call your friends is perpetually, always, all the time interested in taking away from you, then be cautious about that friend of yours. If somebody's intention is always to have him or herself taking away something from you, if that's only what makes him or happy, then that person is not your friend. I'm not saying that you shouldn't allow people to take from you. It's okay to give. But if somebody is in the habit of always taking away from you, and maybe the only time you see his smile, the only time you see him appreciating you, the only time you see maybe hugging you, or maybe telling you about something maybe beneficial outside there, it's the only time that he has taken away from you, then that person is not your friend. Look out for such people in your circle of friends and then you will see what you can do with them. It's upon you. Now, we have people who always over criticize. You call him or her your friend, but he or she is always criticizing, not only criticizing, but over criticizing you. And such a person especially um, even when you come up with a good plan, you'll see his or her criticism coming in. I'm not saying that nobody should be criticized. No, we need to be criticized, especially if it's corrective criticism or maybe positive criticism. Yes, once in a while, everybody needs that. But this is somebody who is over criticizing you, and then somebody who prefers to put you down all the time. Yes, criticism is good once in a while, but if your friend is that person who always finds fault in all you do, your ideas, your plans, your dreams, your vision, what you're doing, whatever you're doing to him is not right, whatever you're doing to him is faulty, then that person is questionable. Because if your friend can't be your cheerleader, if your friend can't be your number one fan, then what is he or she for? Yes, criticism is okay. Let it come in, but only when it's positive criticism. If it's criticism that is going to help you, go up, understand yourself better, rediscover yourself, do your things better, then that criticism is welcome. But if somebody is over criticizing you and then is putting you down most of the times, please run away from such a person. He or she most likely wishes, nothing good to you. Then the other kind of friend I would wish to talk about right now is somebody who is not excited by your success. Somebody who gets scared, who gets worried, who can even fall sick when you win or when you fall sick. That person is not a good friend. That person is a dangerous competitor. If he is not excited by your success, by your wins, by your milestones, by the small or maybe big steps you're taking in life, then that person is not your friend. He or she will get worried. He or she will get down. He or she will not congratulate you. He or she will show you that they are literally not happy for you. Then that person is not your friend. Please, if you have such a friend, find ways of dealing away with them, because they don't have, your good intentions. They don't have good intentions or in their heart or in their life for you or towards you. And if you identify maybe 2, 3, 1, or more than, that, or more than, such a number among your friends, please be wise enough. Your friends or a good friend should always be happy for your wins, no matter how small they may seem, or no matter how huge or enormous they are. A friend should be happy for your success, should be happy for your wins, because, when you win, they win. When they win, you win. Life gets better. Let me see if people can still see me. Yeah, life gets better when all of us win. It really gets better when you win, when I win, and then life will get better. Then the other friend that we'll talk about is that friend. I know we have them. The friend who is only attracted to you because of your position, because of your title, because of your age, office, salary scale, family background, or what you are able to offer at that time. This is somebody who will always want to get to you, or maybe somebody who gets to you, and or maybe at other times they will even go out and talk about it. They'll get to you simply because you are powerful, or maybe simply because you hold that office of influence, simply because you are influential at that time. Then somebody will get attracted to you. But my friend, if once you lose any of the above, let me say the power, the authority, the office, the job, maybe the good life, or even sometimes the looks, then such a person might disappear. Now, this means that as you climb those ladders, as you get influential, as you get to know those money bags, you have to think about who gets close to you, because some of those people disappear as soon as what attracted them to you disappears or maybe reduces. So a true friend should be that person who is interested and attracted to you as an individual, not what you have or not what you are capable of having. Somebody is attracted to you because of the man in you or the woman in you, not because of the riches that you have, the wealth, maybe the influence or your family background or anything like that, because it's you who matters in everything. If they can't get you when your shape is bad, when your finances are bad, when you're not doing well, then they are not your friends. Yes, I've seen such people. When you're doing well, when everything is fine, they will always be around you. That's when they'll talk to you. That's when they'll give you those phone calls. That's when they'll even, come to visit you, pay you visits, do this and the other. But once the influence goes down, once maybe the job is gone, and they are sure you don't have maybe a lot splash around like you are doing before, then these people will go. So you have to be very careful. When do they get friendly? Is it at the end of the month? Is it maybe when they are in luck? Is it, when they are sick? Is it when maybe their children are going to school and maybe they need a few things here and there? Is it when one of their relatives is sick and not doing well? If they only get you when they want to find something from you, please, my friend, calculate your steps. Be cautious. Be careful in the way you deal with such people, because they might not be good friends or as good as you assume or you think they are. And then as I get to the end, because I don't want to talk for long in this video, if your friend or the person you call your friend is this type who talks behind your back, this type who will always spread a rumor about you, somebody who will go behind your back and talk or speak negatively about you, that person is not your friend. They will talk negatively about you behind your back, and you'll get maybe to hear whatever they talked about you from another party. Stop calling them your friends. Deal with them in a careful manner, because a real friend should be that person who will defend you, especially in public. Even when maybe you're faulty, even when something is faulty about you or maybe about what you're doing, even when you're wrong, a good friend should be able to praise you, to defend you, especially in public. And then, when you guys get together privately, then he or she should become, should criticize you, should become a critic. That's how a good friend should behave. But if your friend, in quotes, is this person who sees something negative about you, maybe a mistake you're doing, maybe a wrong step you're doing or you're taking, and instead of coming and talking to you, then they rush out there, to speak negatively behind your back, that person is not your friend. If he has or she has the audacity to go out and shame you, and let the whole world know about your weaknesses, about your miscalculations, about the wrong steps you are taking, then he or she is not a good friend. Allow me to call him a fake friend in your life. So if such a person is in your life, please do yourself justice, do yourself a favor and distance yourself from him or her. Because remember, such a person is not reliable. And by the way, even when that person that you call a friend is very good at despising, at minimizing, at blackmailing other people, if they are good at gossiping about other people, telling you about other people, or telling others about other people, simply walk away, because that person will sooner than later do the same about you, and I know you shall not like it. Nobody can like that. These are a few of the red flags you guys can look out for among your friends or in your friends, and in case you see any, then you can find ways of dealing with such a person in a careful manner. I'm not saying you should do away with everybody, because nobody is perfect, but please, you have to deal with some of these people carefully if we are to make it in life, if we are to be happy, and if we are to be stress-free, or to reduce maybe the levels of the stress, and to live when we are comfortable, when you're sure that the person I'm dealing with is a trustworthy person, is a dependable person, somebody you can count on. That's what everybody wants. Yeah. Otherwise, thank you very much. If you're new here, please kindly subscribe. Subscribe to not take long, to not take a lot of your time. Simply hit on this red subscribe button and then subscribe. Remember to share, to like, to comment, and also tell your friend to come and subscribe to this channel. My name is Rachel Oteva. And for you, my beautiful returning subscribers, thank you very much. Thank you for watching these videos. I love you so much. You mean everything to me in this journey. And I love you. And may God bless you abundantly. See you in our next video. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful afternoon, a great morning, a great evening, and a good night, depending on where you are right now. See you in our next video. Bye for now. Ciao.